Lovely. Let's get into this one. So it's Saturday, and to be honest, I don't usually post on the Saturdays, but I'm doing my best to give you some more content, keep teaching, keep your mind stimulated, give you another rant that you don't want to hear, but it'll be for the best. All right. Let's go over the week, have a look at some price action. To be honest, it's been my most dull week so far, I reckon. Didn't call many trades this week. Start from Monday. Monday I do see some price action. Shorting at 9, which is decent displacement, to be honest. Distribution rather. Then my second entry is actually at 12.55, but it's taken out by spread. I remember that if you were trading with me, you would have known. That's why I say I actually don't like to trade on the Monday, because while you can win a trade, you can be knocked out just because of spread, and it's a tad annoying. That doesn't usually happen with my strategy. So perhaps it's okay really, but it's just annoying because it doesn't happen. Tuesday again, London session, TP here, and then we have the same spread taken out on a Tuesday. Cool, and we were going the wrong direction. Wednesday, algorithmic entry issues a short, and it is a loss. It actually turns around and takes out some buy-side liquidity of Asia again and continues to rally. For New York session, after entry we have displacement, a distribution straight up. We do have some sideways movement, but that's just to pull your leg because of the previous structure we have here. Because we've got our labels, we pretty much know that price is going to touch it regardless. It still could take us out. Sometimes it will come and take us out at entry, or even dip into the FEG issued. But that's alright. That was alright for us. Thursday was crazy. Look at this for a candle. And was that on 12 and a dot? Let me try to remember. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So after the London session, we do get movement, but the thing is, because in fact, did I call this out? I believe so. Okay, this week I did struggle to actually put my signals out to my team. In between driving around and running my errands and executing trades myself, getting the trades out to you guys has been a bit difficult this week. So if you, let's say for example, you were really upset about it or what have you, just contact me privately and I'll be able to resolve that for you. Cool. So after the entry, price rallies again. It does dip a little bit, a couple of pips. How many have we got? 4.5. It's not too bad for our dynamic risk though, so we're okay. Goes up after 10 pips. Does it dip? No, not really. And we're off. With the 12 o'clock candle for New York session, because it has so many pips, wow. Let's start from the bottom of the body, let alone a wick. We got 59 pips. To be honest, with that movement, I'm pretty much betting that price is gonna rally. Even if it retraces a tad, the pips too high. 10 and upwards, price is gonna shift anyway. Forgive me. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit tight because price wants to retrace and then take. Let me show you. So it's a bit tight because some people hold up until it touches straight away. But because I know GJ likes to be a bit silly at times. So when price does get this close, because 1 wick here, 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wick, 4 wick, I have to be watching price action thinking price is going to turn around. It's going to swing. Again, the nature of GJ has a high probability of, if it does do that, it's going to turn around. And it does not mean that it's going to turn around for like a new direction for the month. No, it's just retracement. Friday, oh yeah, I remember doing all this. Yeah, so I didn't get the biggest amount of distribution in the sell side, to be honest. But because, I mean, if you see this line, this dotted line, you're going to see price wicking on this line. Bang, 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 bang. And like I said, after you see a couple of wicks, you know price is going to turn around. However, it didn't move around as much as I would have liked to. Regardless, if we're taking the algorithmic entries, we're still entering at 9.15. Do you know what I mean? You would have moved into profit fairly quickly and it would have just hovered. This would have been just testing your patience, to be honest. Before finally at 12, 8, 10.45, 10.50 rallying up. So this is out of our watch time as well, so it would have been a good test on us, or you the student, to see if you would have held on. And again, it's annoying. We have the New York session trade that just wants to take us out with spread. Again, it's average 3.3 pips and it's 1.5. So we would have been taken out of this one. It's annoying. And in fact, those of you who would have been using your dynamic risk would have been taken out when price tipped into your FEG. Jarring, because even if you were to have your Super Saiyan Jedi mode on and you said, all right, cool, I'm going to get in when the price comes to this FEG again, it does shoot up again, your dynamic risk would have been moved and it turns back around again before rallying. So with the when the environment is a bit bulky and you're not too sure if you should trade, these are good opportunities for you to just risk a small percent, because while it does look good in the moment, hindsight will show you actually, if that makes sense. If any of the topics I discussed or concepts I discussed you don't understand, message me on Instagram, Dylan Kane Rose. You can even leave a comment if you like. I'll just ask me a question. I'll get to you. If I know you personally as well, I'll just give you a ring. Thank you for your time.